Hi there everybody, how's it going? Matt the Tomato right here. Thank you ever so much for tuning in and welcome back to the Emperor DLC gameplay here in Europa Universalis 4 as England. Things are going okay so far. Well, there's a few dicey things that might happen. We're not sure whether the Dutch rebellions are going to happen in our Dutch provinces. Also, we don't know what's going to happen with this strange conundrum here where Brittany inherited Burgundy and they're now in two different wars. And then Austria went and allied themselves up with Brittany, so they got dragged into the wars as well. And obviously Austria is one of our friends, so we're a little bit it's interesting to see what might happen there. I don't know what's going to happen, in particular because I think the Netherlands are going to take some territory around here, because they have claims and stuff like that on some of this. This is all obviously Dutch. So they'll probably take a couple of provinces around here, and then Switzerland will take a few provinces around this way as well, because they're reconquesting, but I think they're also going to take other territory. And then we'll see whether other countries get released, which is also a possibility. So I don't really know. It's very interesting. I'm really genuinely not sure as to how Brittany's going to be divided up here. So we'll wait and see. I think we have good monies, but I think we now have some room. Yeah, we do. We have some room for some more ships. So let's go with 4 new heavies and 3 new galleys. Let's go with that. Okay, cultures are coming into play. That's nice. We're also going to inherit some ships from Norway as well, so we'll see what that does. But yeah, very, very keen to develop the heavy fleet here, build up a big navy, which is what Great Britain is supposed to have. Used to have the best navy in the world. So we need to sort of replicate that in this game. We need to have the best navy in the world. And to do that, we need heavies. We might eventually have divide the combat fleet into 2, or have a heavy fleet and we'll have a galley fleet. That could be a good idea, because then obviously the galley fleet can fight in inland seas for bonuses and stuff like that, whereas the heavies are better out in the open. So we'll see. Galleys are much cheaper though, so if you mass up enough of them, build a whole lot of shipyards and mass up an absolute ton of galleys, then you're in business. So I could build some more army, but we're going to inherit 8,000 troops over here from Norway, so we'll probably just grab those instead. And after that, I don't really know what to do with those, so we could fabricate claims on Sweden, but it's a big alliance web. It's a very big alliance web. Now, the thing we could do there is we could maybe convince Sweden and Muscovy to fight each other. Because at the moment, Sweden is completely hampered because they're guaranteeing Novgorod, so they can't expand there. They're allied with Muscovy, so they can't go there, and then we're over here. So if they declare war on me, they'd bring in Muscovy, which actually would be quite a hard war. That would actually be quite a hard war, because France would have a tough time getting over here. We'd just have to bring in massive numbers. Probably have to go with mercs and everything at that point. So yeah, that would actually be quite a difficult war if that were to happen. Because Muscovy does hate us as well, so they'd be very, very inclined to join the war. So I don't know. We'll be careful there. But we've got our foothold in Scandinavia, which is what I wanted. So one of the things we could actually do is Sweden has guaranteed Novgorod. We could fabricate a claim over here on Novgorod that can bring Sweden into a war without Muscovy joining. And then we can maybe make Sweden break their alliance with Muscovy to convince Muscovy to attack. So yeah, there's possibilities around there for sure. Is that Catholic? No, they're Protestant zealots. Right, that's not brilliant actually. Yeah. So yeah, the Reformation's blowing up in and around here. We got Reformed over this way. Most of it's still Protestant, but yeah, we've got a centre of Reformation for Reformed down here. Nothing else. Alright, well, you've got to keep an eye on that as well. Right, can we... Yeah, we can fabricate another claim here. So, Anjou, Artois, Lille, Nantes. Yeah, that's the Breton capital. Fabricate there. This is weird. This is one of the weirdest French areas I've seen in a long time. Genoa pieced out of that war as well. Agricultural revolution. So we've got Sutherland, which is here. Okay. Raise taxes higher. Manufactories will benefit or invest in a bigger army. Actually, let's go. Let's go with the manufactories. Let's do that one. It doesn't really matter that much, but you know, it can have some effects in certain areas. So we have some new galleys created. Excellent. Move them around to Devon. That's annexed. Okay. Tunis has pieced out the war with Castile. That's also beneficial that Castile has been in a war this whole time. They will, however, take this province here. This is all for one province as well. So Castile's not getting a lot out of that. There we go, one province. That's all they got out of that war. So, you know, they've not gained a lot. And they've been fighting Tunis all that time as well. So, that's okay. That's beneficial for me. Because I can just go in for another round of attacks, which will be relatively soon. October, yeah, okay, so we've got a year to wait on that one. We do have the cheaper advisors now as well. So yeah, these advisors are getting cheaper and cheaper at the moment because we keep on taking decisions that make them cheap. So far so good. We're also massively ahead of time in all our techs here. Our ruler, incredibly, is still alive. Charles has been going for quite a long time now. And we still have Trash Can as the heir. Oh yeah, create another galley over that way. That's correct. Speed up a bit here. Okay, so Austria... oh, pardon me. Austria is coming over here. And I don't know what they're going to be able to do. I'm not really going to be able to help in much. They might be able to defeat straggler armies. They might be able to de-siege stuff for Brittany, but I think the wars are going to be over by that point. Yeah, although Switzerland's not getting a lot out of it. Switzerland's not winning that much. So maybe Brittany might not lose as much land as we thought. So maybe Austria joining in wasn't so stupid. Wallachia is gone. Any interesting dispute successions? Well, Wallachia was one of them. Nassau is the only one now. Not far from finishing the annexation of Norway as well, which will impact our Diplo rep, which is slightly annoying, but same time France has almost no liberty desire, so that's fine. And I'm continuing to build a spy network in Brittany because the spy detection is so high at the moment, because they're being ravaged by enemies. Right, end of the year, we're going to be able to declare on Castile again. They've also got some rebels, which is good, noble rebels, so we'll try and keep them fighting. Ooh, they did take up military in the end, fair enough. Yeah, I still don't think Austria are going to be able to do too much here, although Brittany is actually currently de-sieging its capital here. So it might not be quite so bad, but I think they're still going to lose. Also, having the Austrians involved is a bit problematic for later on, because if I declare on Brittany, then obviously Austria will come to their defence. So, I don't really know. We have good trust with Austria, though. We joined a couple of their wars before, and we brought them in against France initially as well, so we do have good trust on that front. Every call to arms that they've issued us, we have joined. So, you know, we're supposed to be mates here, and you went and did something like that. End of religious turmoil in Hungary. Is Croatia independent? Yeah, they are. I thought so. Okay. Apart from that, nothing too out of the ordinary. Naples is the papal controller. Okay, right. So they went for institution embracement cost and institution spread. Cardinals spread institutions. That is such a powerful thing. Like, my goodness. So the institution spread is going to be good over here, but the fact that Cardinals spread institutions means obviously a lot of other people, a lot of other places are going to get the spread now. Wowzers. That's such a powerful thing. That really is strong. Amazing, that. So all of a sudden that advantage we might have had is probably gone. Are Portugal going to finally defeat their rebels? Big round of applause incoming here. Hooray! Rather funnily as well, and I was going to say, they didn't move in for the stack wipe. Yeah, there we go. They're finally going to defeat their rebels. That's really funny. The fact that they just haven't defeated their rebels. We can complete a mission. Really? Oh, create a grand fleet. Sure. Okay. We can also complete dominate trade. Local trade power and local development cost. Sure, why not? That's absolutely fine. Brilliant. Okay, it's because we created a certain amount of heavies, I think, is the reason for that. Excellent. Okay. Truce with Castile is up. Okie dokie. So, let us move some armies around then. There we go. Austria wants military access. Of course. Oh, that war is finished. Yeah, a couple of provinces got ceded. Renouncing claims. Yeah, okay. So 2 provinces got conceded to the Netherlands in the end. Fair enough, okay. And Sweden has announced Austria's arrival. Alright. Norway is about to be annexed here. Right, this is a bit of a more significant fleet now, so let's move that over there. They still can't ditch these rebels. They're not able to stack wipe them. That's really funny. They still can't beat them. Right, so armies are being moved into place, so I guess we will just declare war here then. Oh, Portugal won't join. Lovely. Right, let's do this straight away. Go for Segovia. Portugal won't join. Brilliant. Just declare the war. Break the alliance. Excellent stuff. Okay. So Castile suddenly finds itself on the end of a war. Is this the one? Actually, this is the one with the cannons. You know, I don't necessarily need this army. I like the ability to be able to move armies when the rest of it's still in transport as well, because the rest of the troops are coming over here. Let's move to Bordeaux. I'm not sure I need this lot here anymore. Also, Castile only has a certain amount. Ooh, let's get involved over here. Let's attack these lights over this way. Also, with the galleys, we can sit in here and cause all manners of hell. So yeah, here comes the Castilian fleet over here, but we're going to move in with this. That should. So the French did lose there, but I'm going to move in with this here, and I'm going to come straight in here. That has to happen. Yeah, we'll battle here. Very happy to do that. Right, yeah, smash that up. Nice, nice stuff there. Yeah, I don't think I need that army. Let's move in and around here. So, because we've got the French troops kicking around here anyway. Straight into Toledo. Yeah, we're going to go straight for the siege. This should be quite easy actually, because it's only Castile. Oh, there's a pile of Granadan separatists just rose up down the bottom here as well. Oh dear. Right. Right, so Brittany is now only in the war with Switzerland, and I think that Brittany will in fact win that war. If I'm really honest. I'm also going to build up a spy network again in Castile, because you might eventually have some claim, but also for the spy network siege ability. Yeah, we'll give them support. It's only 10 Diplo points, that's fine. But also, this diplomat's going to be returning because Norway is nearly fully annexed now. So I will try to leave Castile with its rebels if I can. They're going to suicide this army. Oh my god. Dear oh dear. Castile has a disputed succession now as well, which is quite funny. They'll get the same dynasty as Portugal if that happens, but that's fine. So France is going around here causing all manners of hell. There's more rebels in Portugal. Do I want to ditch this alliance now? Oh, that is very interesting. Netherlands have decided to leave the HRE. Very interesting. Okay. Might have to take advantage of that if their allegiances decide to betray them. Integration is a slow process. Right. Norway belongs to us. So how many... Actually, we're doing okay for troops. So let's bring these guys in here. Right, ships is the important one. We have a heavy in here. So let's bring that around to here. There is a section of transports here that I think has some troops on. Move that around there. I'll see how many troops they've got on board there. We have 3 lights here that should go and join this. And these 2 lights should also go and join this. We'll keep the lights, that'll be fine. Yeah, there's 7,000 troops about to be dropped off here. So I think I'll actually keep the the armies. So I'll move all of those guys in there. We've got 2 forts over here, 3 forts. Interesting, okay. That's probably not going to be very much to convert, but actually I think 3 forts over here might initially be a good idea. Later on we can delete some of them. Yeah, because they're all in hills and stuff like that, so that's going to be very, very helpful. Disagreeing advisor. Lose prestige for military power, or the commandant dies. She was the cheap +3, wasn't she? Off with the head. Off you go. Sorry. Right. None of them really benefit the army. Let's go with the land maintenance modifier, though. He'll partly pay for himself, so that's fine. We'll go with that. Okay, so we got a 6k stack over here. I think what I will do is I'll ditch the cavalry for now. And I'm going to move that army into there. That's the heavy. Good. Right, these are the transports. I will keep them, actually. I was thinking about ditching them, but I think I'll keep them to make 30 transports. This needs to be upgraded, because there are some barks in there that we can upgrade. And then these 3, we can bring these down to join this army. I think is what we'll do. Where are you going? Oh yeah, right, yeah, I'm being silly. Yeah, that was the heavy that we've sent to join the party down here. Okay, excellent. So yeah, we've got 3k troops over here. We'll need to sort that out. So let's bring these guys down to here. And they can join this 20k stack over here just to pad this one out. Because this one over here is already going to be... This is going to be a 29k stack now. So we might as well pad out this one to be a 23k stack. Also, this one has no cannons, so it's not ideal for siege. It's very much a battling army, but we could do with a couple of cannons in there anyway. If anything, actually, I will create 1 cannon to dump in there, to go up to our force limit, but also just so that it at least has some artillery firepower. Could be time to get rid of Portugal, you know. It's tempting. It's very tempting. Oh, the general has died. Oh, that's a shame. He was the one who had the 6 shock and the siege pip. But there's so many Granadan separatists down here. I'm hoping to leave Castile with them. Excellent. Won the siege. Right, how are we doing for Miltech? Are we massively ahead? I figured as much. Good. Because I wanted to roll another general, so let's do that. Okay, he's almost just as good as the previous guy, so let's go ahead and split in half. You can go kill that. Split in half, you go there, and you go there. Castile is dead here. And I am very, very tempted to dissolve this alliance with Portugal now, I really am. Goodbye. I think it's time. Sweden has cancelled the military access rights. I'm imagining that Sweden is probably a little bit miffed with us right now. Really? Oh, that's a 1k stat. Ooh, okay. Very interesting. I'm just going to let France deal with that. There's no reason for me to do anything there. Move in there. You there. And you there. Once again, I highlight the fact I'm very surprised that Aragon has not joined in or attacked or anything. Very surprised. I'm going to move this 29k stack up to... Oh, actually... 30k stack up to Calais. I'm still concerned about Dutch rebels. Very concerned about Dutch rebels. Right, this 3... Yep, there they are. Excellent. They have been brought down here. Let's come and join the action down this way. A couple of cavalry units as well, so... That's why I ditched the other cavalry from the other army, because we already had some cavalry over here, so... Didn't want to gain too much cavalry. I suppose you can do that. The Granadan separatists won't move up here, because this is not a Granadan corps, so it doesn't matter. Stack wipe the Castilian army down there. Good job, France. Move in this way. There's a battle there. Might go in and assist with that. Just to assist the French. Yeah. Let's go in and help with that there, and try to turn that one around. We might suffer a few. Yeah. So I was thinking we might suffer a few losses, but actually we didn't. So now let's charge in over this way and kill these ships, because I think they're about to be kicked out over there. Move back this way. Let France deal with all this. I prefer to leave Castile with the rebels. So actually we got a peace with Brittany here. So if I declared war here, would Austria defend? Yeah, they would. Seriously? That is really annoying. Right, 73% war score. What can we demand? So... border provinces. Madrid. Can we go up to Toledo? Whoa, that's a... yeah, that could be quite good. But... I'm quite keen to gain access to the Maghreb. But I might instead go with this. No, see, they're not willing to do that. They are willing to do that. Actually, I'm less bothered about the money. Right, no, Portugal's not there. That's fine then. Okay, so actually I will... Right, so I want the border provinces here, obviously, in a line. We'll leave Toledo, and we'll go down this way, like that. Is that going to incur a coalition? Well, a tiny one. But we'll go along sort of a flat line along here. So what we're doing as well is we're cutting off Portugal, is the other thing I wanted to do. So we're being a bit of a dick to Portugal, but that's okay, because they're not our ally anymore. And we'll take a bit of money. And so the aggressive expansion is spread over a longer distance there, so slightly better. Ever so slightly better. Okay, let's go with that one then. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Send demand. So yeah, we continue to batter the hell out of Castile here, which is fine. Let's move this army to there. Actually, no, that province cannot support that. Actually, yeah, move to the coast then. Let's move to Asturias and stand over there for now. We will core all, because we do have admin to spend anyway, because we're ahead of time on admin tech, and let's face it, yeah. Next one's a set of ideas, though, which we will pick a Diplo idea, and it is highly likely to be exploration. I mean, influence is pretty good now, but exploration, it's got to be. Because we need to colonise now, I think. Because we're ready to attack Portugal, so we need to be in a position to be able to jump on some colonies and stuff like that. So we're ready to go colonial. Also, I've left Castile with their Granadan separatists over here, so Granada is likely to declare independence here. So, Castile's stuff. Ooh, really? An independent perm. Interesting, okay. Muscovy, ooh. They did attack into Novgorod, and Sweden did not honour the guarantee. Right, okay, that's why they've done that. So no, Novgorod is just about done for here. So yeah, it would take a lot for Muscovy to not join here because of the the rivalry thing. So it would take a lot for them to not join. So we'd probably do better attacking someone like the Netherlands to drag Sweden in. Aragon would also join there. So yeah, we'd probably do better doing that. So is it worth fabricating claims here? I think it is. I think it's worth fabricating claims there. Can we also fabricate a claim in Castile now? Did I take all... No, there was one province that we had a claim on that I didn't take. Sure, okay. So currently we're building spy networks left, right and centre. Could build some more shipyards. Further increase the force limit. I might just build a couple of workshops though, actually. Let's build a few workshops. Still quite good. I'll build a marketplace in Calais as well, because that's part of the English Channel trade node, so I'll build a marketplace there. Castile is accepted an alliance with the Pope, fair enough. But one of the things obviously we want to do is we still want to bank the money so that we can spread the colonialism here. So in particular, it is actually present in a couple of our provinces here. So if we can make sure it spreads a bit further... We'll just see what's... Oh, it's also present in London. Excellent! Aragon has declared on Castile, right. I figured that was going to happen. I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier. Yeah, 2 per month, that's good. I look outward. 50 Diplo points, can't argue. So that means Aragon's just declared on the Pope as well. No, just Castile. That relationship immediately failed. It's quite funny, because the Pope was in a war. Right, okay, sure. Sure. Merchants favoured, expired, okay. That's really funny. Right, we've also got a Diplo relation slot here. We don't have that great relations with France, though. Probably improve that. We can get 45 on Brittany. We'll bring that diplomat home. Yeah, we'll bring that diplomat home after 45, fabricate a claim, and then improve relations with France here. How are we doing in general? Yeah, backward monarch is a modifier. They keep getting events. Okay, we also have nearly maxed out on military here. So... Charles Leicester's pretty rubbish. Let's kick him. And roll another one. Yeah, that's better. Jolly good. Okay. Bit more shock in there. That's important. Okay, so we'll spend some points there. So we can fabricate another claim on Castile. Oh, Toledo, of course. Yeah, right. Let's go with Sevilla. That's the centre of trade. That'll be an interesting one to hold. So we'll do that. Brittany, fabricate claim. Oh, Vante is the last one in the Breton area over this way. And then we'll bring you home. And I think we'll just improve relations with France at that point. Unless Austria suddenly goes, no, not interested in joining. Which is not far off. They were not far off not joining there. Yeah, let's improve improve France here. Let's make sure this is nice and high. Another 30 into there, yeah. So the forced into union modifier is nearly disappearing as well, so that's helpful. Portugal, 3 years' time, interesting. Yeah, we could do with another diplo relation here. So, Portugal, yeah, Austria, Aragon, France. So we could either subjugate somebody or ally with somebody. Who do we ally with? That's the question. Looking at this, though, allies with Austria include Bohemia, and I was quite tempted by the idea of Bohemia. Steel, Brunswick. Brunswick still has that disputed succession. Is it worth lobbing in a quick royal marriage in here? Could be interesting. Just for the sake of... I'm not going to ally up with them, I'm just going to royal marry. Because I don't know, he might decide to die. To throw our dynasty into somebody else's throne. It's got to be worthwhile, isn't it? It's got to be worthwhile. Because we have good prestige. Hopefully that guy dies and we get our dynasty on the Brunswickian throne, because that would be an interesting thing to at least have a dynasty within the HRE that we could manipulate later on. Could be fun. So, right, we are maxing out all sorts here, and as much as military technology here is really expensive, it might just have to take it. Where else are we going to spend these points? Ah, we can spend them on development, of course. So London already has the colonialism here, so Kent. Let's dump some points in there. Have we got any provinces that are close to, yeah, like this? Close to 10 development. So yeah, I'm just going to look around. So develop them up to 10 development. It's got to be worthwhile. That's so cheap. It's barely anything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got a couple up here. So again, let's dump military points in to these ones. Make them 10 development provinces, which is advantageous for other institutions. Yep. Do that one. Anywhere else worth doing? Maybe a bit of admin into some of these provinces could be a good idea. I might make Lothian into a 20 development province. So let's go bit of tax over there. And a bit of Diplo over there. That'll be a good idea. Just to get some 10 development provinces. We could also do some conversions of some of this culture here, but I'm looking for the all-important Dutch. We can give it to Sami, that'll be okay. We'll do that one. Also some Highlander that's probably worth doing as well. Icelandic, interesting. A lot of Norwegian as well. Suddenly that culture conversion parliamentary thing might be quite a good idea. The reduction in culture conversion could be nice. I am also going to go and fabricate claims on Portugal now. Okay, right. I'm going to end this episode right here. So that's for now. Cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matt the Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series and join me next time for more EU4. And I'll play through here as England. See you later, guys.